What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, your man's Toxic Gamer 331, and today I'm gonna continue my top 15 ranking. But today I'm gonna do my favorite DC supervillains. So how this is gonna work is I will read a little bit of the villain's backstory from my trusty DC Comics book here. And before we get into the list, don't forget, before we start the list, to subscribe, like the video, share the video, and ring the bell. So, let's begin, shall we? Hang on, I got it. To start off with my list here. So for 15th place, I put Black Adam. So 4,000 years ago, the wizard Shazam granted the pure of heart Kandaki youth Aman the power of the gods to avenge his murdered family and save his nation from an invading oppressor. The noble, selfless hero requested the power to be shared with his dying uncle Teth Adam. It was a fatal mistake. Adam killed his nephew, and after liberating the occupied Kahndaq and capturing the infamous Seven Sins, slaughtered the immortal council of an eternity before Shazam finally imprisoned him. So, spoiler alert, he later gets free and is trying to kill Billy Batson, aka Captain Marvel, Shazam, whatever you want to call him. So why do I like him in 15th place? It's because I became more interested in the character once I heard that The Rock was going to play him, and I've heard the idea of the movie, and it's going to be fantastic, with him facing the Justice Society of America. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So that's why I put it 15th place. For 14th place, I put Atrocitus. So he's a part of the Red Lantern Corps. I think he's my favorite Green Lantern villain if I had to choose one. So here, I'll change the page here. Okay, long ago on the planet Ryut, an alien named Atros lived with his wife and children. Policed by the Guardians of the Universe's Manhunter androids, the people lived in peace until the Manhunters malfunctioned and razed the planet. Atros' family was killed, leaving him alone in his rage. After destroying many Manhunters with his bare hands, Atros was found by Quoll, Ryexamu, or from, Green Lantern words, or Lantern words are very hard to pronounce, and Dal Axux beings banished from their homeworld and considered demons. Atros fell in with them, and the group became known as the Five Inversions, using blood magic to battle the Guardians of the Universe for centuries. So, why I like him is because he kind of has a reason to be bad, and you kind of feel bad for him. And I think he is my favorite Red Lantern villain. I can't really put out my finger on it. I just like him, if you're wanting another explanation besides that. 13, oh my gosh. This guy is kind of disturbing, but he's unique to the Batman villains. He is not very known to people, to say the least, but it is Flamingo. After receiving radical brain surgery that turned him into an unpredictable killer, Eduardo Flamingo was a hitman for the Penitent Cartel. Before going solo, the Flamingo became notorious for his fashion choices, a pink jacket with gold epaulets, as well as his tendency to eat people's faces. Yeah, so there's that. And he's a Batman villain. Kind of disturbing. I'm a sucker for any supervillain that wears pink. I don't know, I just think it looks cool. But I thought that his cannibalism was kind of unique to him. So I don't know why. I'm so weird sometimes. Sorry, guys. For 12, I put one of Superman's villains named Parasite. I'll just explain the stories from now on because that's gonna be kind of, So Parasite was this one guy I remember where he was a janitor or something for this toxic place or whatever with chemicals and stuff. So one day this moving chemical kind of finds him and kind of grabs him, and he gets infected with it and turns into this man slaughtering machine called Parasite, who is purple. He has like a long tongue. Think Venom, basically. He's purple without white eyes. He has like yellow eyes, long tongue, and white marks over his chest. Not like a spider though. Why I like him is because he has a reason for being bad. It's not his fault, so yeah. 11 is Anarchy. So what I remember is I'm pretty sure that Riddler killed his family, I'm pretty sure. Then what I remember is it makes him go into a furious rage where he tries to take over Gotham and make other people suffer too, and Batman has to stop him as well. So yeah, he wears a green hoodie with a red line on it, and he has a golden face mask, kind of like Madame Mask from Marvel, basically that type of one. And he has gray jeans and I think kind of brownish. It's a mix between brown and gold shoes. So yeah, I thought he was pretty interesting. 10, I put Black Manta. He is very decent in the movie. I thought they did him pretty good in the movie. The actor did a good job. For the comic books, he's pretty cool too. He's trying to kill Aquaman because, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie or read the comics, Aquaman left him and his father to die because they murdered people, and Black Manta's dad told him to leave him and go try to kill Aquaman, and make him suffer. So that's why Black Manta's out to get him. And there was this one dark storyline I remember where in DC, when I read from this, that Black Manta killed, I think his name was Aqua Boy, I'm pretty sure. So Mera and Aquaman's son to make him suffer, basically. And they have gone through a long-lasting rivalry forever, Aquaman and Black Manta. And his weapons gallery is pretty cool. So 9 is Professor Zoom, Eobard Thawne. Eobard? Who? Eobard Thawne. So the Reverse Flash, Professor Zoom, whatever you want to call him, is a time traveler who secretly killed Flash's mother. Well, everybody knows it in real life, but not in the TV show. Well, that's kind of... okay, what? But anyways, he killed Barry's mother, and it trying to make him to suffer because I forgot why, but I just remember it. And he's trying to take over Star Labs and take over the world, basically. So, yeah. 8, I put the Mad Hatter. He is a very confused man. Jarvis Tech. So, the story about him is, after being obsessed with the Alice in Wonderland novel, he thinks everybody around him is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. And whenever he sees an Alice, he goes like, that's a real Alice, basically, like in the, similar to the Johnny Depp Alice in Wonderland movie from Tim Burton a few years ago. Kinda where, he's trying to find the real Alice and stuff. And he does crimes, and Batman has to stop him again. I just realized, I forgot to tell you, I have a whole lot of Batman villains on this list. So, I have some other ones too, but yeah. I put 7th place Mr. Freeze. He is kind of crazy. So, after his wife, got a disease, what he decided to do was freeze her in a cryogenic tube to wait until he finds a cure. One day, whoopsies, he accidentally fell in an icy river that made him adapted to cold so much. Now, he is a good character in the comics. Movie? No. We do not talk about that. Why did you make him just do a corny character making ice puns? Like, seriously? He's a way more seriouser villain in the comics. Why would you do that? They ruined Mr. Freeze, I promise you. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset about that. Crime Syndicate, I put number 6. Now, some of you might say, wait, they're a team technically. Well, I don't know how to explain this, but other supervillain teams kind of disband, and some of them don't stay together the whole time. They stay together the whole time. So what the Crime Syndicate is the opposites of the Justice League from another Earth. Instead of Superman, it's Ultraman, Superwoman for Wonder Woman, Owlman, Batman, Power Ring, Green Lantern, Johnny Quick, The Flash. What's that guy's name? Grid. So Cyborg, basically. Atomica, and who's Atom, and Seeking, who's Aquaman. So yeah, the comics were pretty good. Where they're trying to take over the world and pretend to be good guys, and yeah, I love this team. This is my favorite supervillain team from DC. 5th place, I put Joker. Now, you're probably wondering, why didn't I put him higher? It's because he's kind of too popular. I still like him a lot, but he's too popular. I don't like him as much as other villains, but he has a good backstory. He's crazy. He is dark and stuff. And he's just too popular, you know what I mean? Not compared to the other ones, yeah. But I still like him, he's not my favorite. 4th place, I put Scarecrow. Because he has a cool backstory, and you gotta feel bad for him. So when he was younger, his dad was kind of abusive, basically, and put him in this chamber to test his fear gas, which Scarecrow later uses, or Jonathan Crane, whatever you want to say. But, and puts him in this chamber to make him feel scared, and the only thing that would basically not make him feel scared was a teddy bear in there. And well, he was just his dad basically is the reason why he's so insane and stuff and using the fear toxins. And, yeah. I don't know why I keep saying yeah. I just go like, yeah, bro. But, anyways, it's a good story, and you gotta feel bad for him. And the Arkham Knight games are pretty good with him. The Arkham Knight. Wait, is it called Arkham Knight? Yeah, the recent Batman game, it was pretty good with the story that they did, where he's taking over Gotham and making everybody take fear gas. 3rd place, I put Professor Pig. Now, this guy used to be my favorite for a while. His name was Oslo something. He got kicked from his job, I believe. And what happened after was he kind of got insane after that. And what he started doing was moving to Gotham and took some random people off the streets and kind of, he was a former surgeon, and kind of messed with them, their head a little bit, and made them into his own minions. And, yeah, I just thought he was very interesting. I like people like that, so, yeah. 2nd place, I put the Riddler. why I love the Riddler so much. When I was younger, I used to pretend to be the Riddler so much because I watched the Batman Forever movie like lots of times with Jim Carrey as him. He performed as the character so well, and Riddler is such a great character. Edward Nygma, he loves puzzles and stuff and uses them on Batman to go get his love and stuff. And yeah, that's cool. Now, number 1 is my new favorite villain, Deathstroke. Now, some of you might say he's an anti-hero now because he sometimes helps. But I've been reading more about him recently, where his real name's Slade Wilson. He was in the war. Forgot how he got an eye patch, but he got an eye patch, and he became a skilled martial artist after the war, and started protecting his family a whole lot. And that one storyline with, I think it starts with an H. One of his sons kind of goes rogue, and he has to face him, and I like that storyline a lot. His just storylines are all around good. They're decent. He is pretty cool. And he has a master full of weapons. Okay, that was kind of awkward, I know. But anyways, thank you for watching, everybody. I know this is probably longer than the other video, but I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one, boys and girls.